What's up, y'all? Puda and Moti back again.
Back in the flesh, baby.
Damn, cuz you lost some weight, huh?
Oh, here we go with the jokes.
We sitting here with TK live, and we got Moti on the phone, who's in
Sam Raver, fishing a tournament, and Puda. I didn't catch no weight today, so yeah, I did lose weight today.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good thing. So y'all having fun up there?
Absolutely, man. We got a bunch of customers down, and we all at the lodge over here at Sam Raver, and doing a deal. And Puda, if you want to let everybody know it, if everybody can hear me, I turned the big 50 Tuesday. So I came out here and doing what I like to do, and what I do is bass fishing, and that's what I wanted to do with my 50th birthday. So it worked out, and it was a blessing. So yeah, man. So I'm up here fishing the bass tournament this weekend, and wish I could be home, but this is what I like to do there.
Shit, have fun. Might as well get to the shout outs, because one of my shout outs is, you can see right there, Moti's birthday, October 11th.
Happy birthday, Mo.
That'll be Tuesday, and
that, T.
I'm sure we'll go eat out or something that night.
Yeah, I know Doc told me he was scheduling me a trip to Disney World, and
shit.
He was paying for it, so it's going to be a good little deal when I get back.
Shit, I didn't get nothing. I don't even think Doc texted me for my birthday.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Hey, just don't expect him to walk around the park with you.
I think Tyler said he was going to give me 2 handles of Tito's. So
man.
I get to get drunk on my way to Walt Disney. And it's paid by the No Block, so it's a good deal.
That's awesome. I ain't got to get you nothing.
Yeah, exactly.
You got any shout outs while you there?
Yes, let's shout out Nephew again.
Yeah. 5-0.
One again?
Undefeated, man. It's 5-0, and I think they got another squad that's coming up. That's I think 2 and 3 on a losing record. So, hey, let's give shout outs to Drake Rose Club, man. Our nephew, we love him.
That's
and,
right.
Doing big things in Platinum.
Let's go for 6-0.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's go to the Dome, folks.
Oh,
We always like them trips.
One game at a time.
Absolutely.
I got one more shout out. My brothers Chad, Blair, Timmy, and Jared, and their parents, Priscilla and Coon, bro. They have to lay their son Scotty to rest tomorrow. I grew up elementary school. I pretty much lived down by Vista Drive with them. And for those that don't know, Coon, bro, is the one who gave me the name Puda.
Wow.
So,
rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace, little
No
Scotty.
Block, you got some shout outs?
Yeah, I got one. A buddy of mine had a baby 3 weeks ago. So he got a 3-week-old, and him and his wife's at home with a 3-week-old, probably watching right now. So,
Nice.
shout out to
Congrats.
Austin LaBeouf, Spencer Ford, and Scotty Ford.
Congrats.
Nice, congrats. Give a shout out to Dirty Diapers. Diapers are expensive,
Oh,
and baby
yeah.
and baby foam is expensive. So
And them poo-poos stink.
yeah, maybe we can do something to help those guys out.
All right.
Unlike me, I heard he's actually changing some, too. So.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Let's get into LSU right quick.
Yeah.
LSU beat Auburn 21-17. Wasn't much of a game offensively.
I think at the end of the day, though, we can't say it wasn't much of a game, but I think the backlash on it was that there's so much talk now, and honestly, I think Doc had sent me a deal on text to where now you got the wide receivers that are saying that that they're not supporting Daniels and this and that. He's a running quarterback, but at the end of the day, the guy is doing what he can do to win games.
Yeah.
They're winning games, dude.
Definitely.
So Auburn wasn't no slouch. We all know that with the linebacker core and the DB core that they had.
Yeah.
Look, at the end of the day, the Cat ran the ball. They
Yes.
played good, and they won the game. So
8 for 20, 80 yards passing.
What he had, bro?
8 for 20, 80 yards passing, and he ran for 59 yards and a touchdown.
Okay. So, I mean, it wasn't that big of a game, but at the end of the day, they won the game, right?
Yeah.
So, but I think, let's talk about Butte a little bit. I think, the whole deal of him, okay, so we know he's going to the NFL and he wants to show out and this and that. I guess at the end of the day, he doesn't like a running quarterback, but at the end of the day, when LSU's winning, I mean, it is what it is.
That's all that should matter as a team. But,
right.
Total yards, LSU 270, Auburn 438. Defense held them to 17. And they scored a touchdown on a scoop and scored fumble.
Right, exactly.
So the 438 might look like they gave up a lot, but when it came down to it, they held them and they scored.
Yeah.
So,
and I wish we had the stats pool on third what LSU defense did against them on third down conversions.
Yeah.
And I think LSU did a damn good.
Did
a damn good job on that.
That's what counts.
It's an important stat right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's give props to the LSU defense on that. And hey, look, man. I mean, at the end of the day, LSU and Auburn. I mean, that's always a big game, and they handled their business. So
win is a win.
Big game coming up.
Big game coming up. Number 8 Tennessee coming to the real Death Valley. They coming number 8. They coming to the real Death Valley.
And I think Tennessee's only favored by what, 3?
2.5. 2.5 right now. I checked before we started.
So I think there's a lot of people that's leaning towards LSU at home. And I mean, let's give a take. I mean, we all like to bet. Of course, we do it for recreational funds, but at the end of the day, I mean, you can knock a half a point down because LSU's at home. So, to me, I wouldn't touch that game.
I would not touch it at all because I don't touch LSU or the Saints. But if I was on the outside looking in, even though it seems like a trap, I would definitely bet Tennessee minus 2.5.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm leaning more towards that, and of course, I die LSU and Saints.
Evan?
But at the end of the day, I think it's going to be a turnover game. So we'll see how that pans out, man.
It's an 11 a.m. game.
Yeah, I was about to say, why would I feel better about this game if we're playing at 7 at night in Death Valley?
Oh, definitely.
Right,
a night game in Death Valley.
I might take LSU in that.
I think that should have been a primetime game. I really do, because Tennessee's sitting here at 8.
And LSU's playing pretty damn good ball.
They have a damn good ball club.
Yeah.
They really do.
Scrappy.
Limit the mistakes and could be a close game.
But I can tell you this. I think if LSU, I guess, look, at the end of the day, we got to call it an upset, right? So I think if LSU pulls this win out,
Be a huge
then
upset.
I think LSU probably steps up 17th, 18th, or probably 16th in the country.
Maybe a little more.
Yeah, maybe a little more. Yeah, depending on what kind of upsets we have, because we all know in college this year, man, there's been so many upsets, so many. Yeah.
All right. Got to talk about it. The Saints.
Man, I guess we do, huh?
Saints lost to the Vikings 28-25.
Oh man, was that I guess what we call that, Tyler and Boo? I guess we call that a doink.
A double doink.
I mean, shit.
If y'all remember, Cody Parkey in the playoffs for the Bears lost to the Eagles on a double doink. And I bet he's happy after last weekend. He's not the last one to do it.
It was so close.
Yeah.
So close.
Yeah. And we were missing key players, right? So we was missing Camaro, we was missing
Michael Thomas.
But look, at the end of the day, I guess I gotta call you the GOAT, man, the GOAT. I mean, you said it before the season even started about Olave.
Yeah.
And
He sure did.
Stepping up.
I told y'all to start him last week, right?
He sure did.
Yeah. So let's talk a little bit about Andy Dalton. I mean,
20 for 28, 236 yards and a touchdown.
I don't know about y'all. It felt like the offense was moving a lot. It was a lot better to watch. I wasn't gripping my chair for the whole game every time he dropped back.
Yeah.
And
besides his fumble.
Asking Dalton to run that offense without Kamara and Michael Thomas. I mean, I think he did a damn good job.
That's the big thing. You have two of your biggest weapons out, and you still ran the offense pretty good. I mean, 238 yards. No touchdown. I mean, no interceptions. Touchdown.
It looked a lot better, too.
It did. It looked like it was flowing better. It looked like the whole offense was like, all right, let's go, Andy. But,
And let's give big props to the Saints believing in that man. I know Porter, me and you's always believed in him, and that's Latavius Murray.
Yeah.
That stepped up, dude.
You know what we say, feed the beast.
Yeah, feed
but
the beast, man.
he was our leading rusher, and they put him back on practice squad this week after the game, and he signed with Denver. Denver came scoop him up. And I think we should have kept him over Ingram. I might be one of the few, but
right. And then Tyler, so it looks like I've been out of pocket a little while, of course, traveling up here, but Saints did pick up a couple other guys, right? Some free agents.
Yeah, they got Chris Harris, who I would have been really excited about 5 years ago. He came out and he said he can play outside corner, safety, or slot, whatever they need me to play. And he was a good player at one point. Maybe he can play a role in this defense. Yeah, but the defense isn't what needs help right now, right? It's the special teams.
No.
I think it's the special teams
offense
and the fumble.
And offense making mistakes. Special teams. I mean, listen. You have to give your defense rest time. So we stopped them one time. Well, we stopped them one time, Andy Dalton fumbled and almost gives them the ball right back. We stopped them again another time. They punt to us. Party fumbles. We stop them one time. The punt return team goes out there. They fake it. It was like 4th and 8 or 9 or something like that.
Special teams woes, man.
And
it's been
defense
bad.
right back on the field. I mean, you got to give them rest. So, of course, when it comes down to the end of the game and they got to go out there and the offense is running the 2-minute drill against them, they're going to be out there tired. There's no substituting. You got to keep them fresh.
I think.
Listen, at the end of the day, I mean, we can't blame it on the refs, but when the refs called that
hands to the face.
Hands to the face against Lattimore, dude, that was so horrible.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was so horrible.
That was bad. Well, it was a pass interference against Lattimore that was bad, and then a hands to the face on Tyrion that was bad. It was two of them.
So you gotta not leave it up to the refs. Bust that ass, get the lead, and you don't have to worry about the refs.
Well, we got the Seahawks this week, right? So, I mean, that's another game I think we're favored in.
Yeah.
Got them at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get right game.
Yeah. Shout out to Honey Badger. First interception as a Saint.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Pete Werner. Me and Tyler were talking about it when I first got here. Leading the NFL in
solo
tackles.
31 of them.
He led the Saints Sunday with 8 tackles.
And he passed the eye test. He looks like the best player on defense right now. You could really watch him and have a good time watching the defense. It's we got something there.
I love watching DeMario Davis, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I mean,
You talk about find the ball.
I mean, he's the steering wheel in the ship, right? But at the end of the day, I mean, if y'all want to agree with me, I think Honey Badger needs to step up a little bit.
Oh, definitely.
Too, and play a little bit better.
I think they're starting to find where he needs to be playing.
Yeah.
In the first few games, they just had him strictly as a deep safety, and you got to move that guy around. You want the quarterback to be confused. You want him to have to locate.
Definitely.
Okay, where is he on this play, and how do I have to change up my offense according to that?
They did do that on this game. They
Yes.
really did.
Yeah, the first game I really saw that.
Yeah.
So this weekend coming up, we got the Seahawks in the Dome, as Tyler was just saying, and the Saints are -5.5. Is that one of your picks? I'm sure it is.
Negative.
All right, yeah. Is that one of yours?
It is not. No.
All right.
I don't
we
want
good. So we
any
can
of the
talk about the
Saints
game. As a Saints fan, I think this is a very winnable game. Kamara's back. Supposed to be playing. Michael Thomas will probably still be out, but looks like Andy Dalton's going to be starting again, which is good, and I expect him to get that quick dump off to Kamara.
Agreed.
If nothing's open right away, if his first look ain't open right away, which should open up our offense, and it might open up the run game a little bit. Definitely, having Kamara back there should definitely open up the pass.
So is Michael Thomas questionable for? He's out again.
I heard he's
out.
I heard he's out. And
He didn't practice today.
It might be bad. Turf toe.
Yeah.
It don't sound bad, but that's something that can hold you out for
Yeah.
3 or 4 weeks sometimes. So
It sucks.
they might be playing cautious with him.
It sucks.
Yeah, that's definitely a long injury. And people just think, man, you got turf toe, but at the end of the day, that can be a full 5.
All right.
That can be a full 5 game decision right there on turf toe.
From now on, we're gonna take a shot every time Mo says at the end of the day.
Right.
I might need a ride home, Don.
Yeah. I like saying the end of the day stuff because at the end of the day, it's the end of the day. Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of is. It is.
Yeah.
All right, you want to get to these? Wait, before we get to these picks, Doc has some. You should be here because Doc has some treats for. This is some. What kind? Philly cheesesteak sausage from none other than Gorilla. Craig's Deer Shop. I'm about to take a bite on camera, Mo.
I thought Doc said he had some news stuff.
Oh. Hey, relax.
Sausage on camera.
Relax. Shout out to Goo. That's some good shit. Alright, now to the new news. Boudin, which this is the...
That's unbelievable.
Listen to this. This is eggplant boudin.
Oh my God.
Eggplant boudin. Mo. I swear that's some of the best boudin I've ever eaten in my life.
Oh, I know it. I know all about it. I mean, Doc knows that.
New news.
Doc knows that he texted me earlier, and he knows that where he went get that stuff from. Dude, that's literally 2 minutes out of my subdivision when I lived in Youngfield. And
Never brought me none.
oh my God, dude, that stuff is
all right.
incredible. I wish Doc would have brought y'all some boudin stuffed garlic bread. That stuff is ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous.
He got something.
Oh, he does.
He got a pack. All right, this is a smoked boudin.
Oh, dude, it's so good. It's ridiculous.
Hey, look,
I'm acting like I didn't eat 4 or 5 pieces before we started filming.
Hey, I'd like to do a favor.
Well, that's just it.
Before you hang up on them, I know the show's been going a while, but I'd like to talk about the Bayou Boys fantasy football league.
No, we don't have time.
The records.
We're almost out of time. Let's get to the picks.
Oh, we can talk about the Bayou fantasy football league.
Yeah.
Because
No.
Hey, Buddha, you won. I won. And
Did you win?
look,
Yeah.
let's give them props. Let's give a shout out to Doc and T. I mean, they 4-0.
First place.
4-0.
Leo Smith.
Yeah. They're rolling.
Them and Lee.
4-0, something like that. I haven't been checking it.
Yeah.
But Lee will get his first loss this weekend. You heard it here
But the
first.
bad thing about it, so we supposed to be boys, right? So Tyler and Doc sends me a trade, and they want Patrick Mahomes and this and that, and I turn it down, and then Doc texts me on the backside, and he's like, why you turn it down? But then, they ended up scoring me almost 70, 80 points on a Monday night game, Sunday night game, or whatever it was. So, I mean,
I know they try to get Kamara from me too.
yeah.
I'm trying to help y'all out. Y'all need some win.
Once he got hurt.
I told him they could have had Ingram. All right. How about let's get to Tyler's starter sits first.
Okay.
Started shit.
Because I'm eating another piece of Gugu's sausage.
Something like
Shit will
that.
get out of the
Love,
box.
hate, start, sit.
All right. It's from fantasy owners. Listen up.
So I got some starters to start out with. First one would be Tom Brady. They're playing Atlanta Falcons this week. Atlanta gives up a ton of points. They're favored by a bunch. and Tom Brady finally has a full arsenal of his receivers. I think Julio Jones is back. You got Russell Gage. Chris Godwin's back. Mike Evans is back.
And guess who I got in my lineup this week?
Who's that?
Tom Brady and Chris Godwin.
There you go. Well, you may win this week.
And you know, T, the Bucks are minus 9.5 in that game against Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, and I'm not gonna say if they cover or not, but they're gonna put up some points.
Oh yeah, should be a high scoring game.
And Atlanta's hurting right now because they just put Patterson on IR, which was one of my pretty much started flex players. So I think they're limited right now. And
Tyler Algier.
I think Tom Brady's gonna light it up against Atlanta.
Yep, he's been I have him on here because he's been a disappointment up till now. Some guys might have him on their bench.
I had him on my bench. I had
a lot
Jared
of people
Goff
do,
start.
but this would probably be the week to put him back in. This is when he gets a kick started.
I had Goff. Goff scored me 40-something points last week.
Goff, hey, that
That's why I
defense is
won.
really bad. They're putting up points on both sides.
That's why I won.
Also have James Robinson. They're playing Houston, and Houston gave up, I think it's an average of 170 yards to running backs every game so far this year. So James Robinson's going to get the load there, and I think he comes through. Also want to throw out this guy you probably already have in your lineup, but I like to throw a Saint in there. Alvin Kamara against the Seahawks, especially if Andy Dalton gets to start. He's going to dump it down to him. He's going to get some catches in a PPR league. He's going to put up points.
Got him.
Now, as far as sits go, stay in that same game and switch it over to the other side of the ball. Rashad Penny. You already know the Saints shut down the run, and they're going to shut him down too. Pete Werner with his 31 solo tackles. Antonio Gibson as well is a sit for me against the Titans. Brian Robinson, who got shot twice in his knee to start the season, is finally back. He's activated.
Wow.
And the Titans giving up
Good for him.
3.7 yards per carry since week 1. So Antonio Gibson's probably be a three-headed monster back there in the backfield. I wouldn't start him.
Nice.
Let's go. All right, let's get to these picks.
All right, I'll start it off first, man. So I'm going to go to college, and I'm going BYU Notre Dame game. Notre Dame sitting at 2-2. BYU sitting at 4-1, ranked 16th in the country. BYU's putting up almost 400 freaking yards a game. I don't like it, and I do like it. And actually, Notre Dame is minus 2.5 at home. So I like BYU plus 2.5 against Notre Dame Saturday. That's going to be a 6:30 game.
I have a Saturday pick too. I'm going. Holy shit! I forgot to look up the line. TCU. TCU is playing Kansas. Kansas been playing good ball, but I don't think they played anybody like TCU yet that put up the points that TCU can. I think it was 7.
Points. Yeah.
6.5. So Saturday I'm taking TCU minus 6.5. And
Nice.
Mo, check this out. I think Tyler got some picks.
I got some picks this week.
Here we go. Give us your first one.
So we'll switch it over to Sunday, the Eagles and Cardinals game. I got the Eagles minus 5 against the struggling Cardinals. Eagles haven't lost yet. I don't think they lose this week, and I don't think it's very close. It'll be a high-scoring game. I think the Eagles win it.
Oh,
Man, Philly's
playing good.
giving up 5 points against the Cardinals.
Yeah. All right. What's your number 2, Mo T?
At the Cardinals, too. All right, so my next pick is the Chargers at the Browns. The Chargers are only minus 2.5.
Ooh, shit. That's a concussion.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, I think Herbert turns it around. I'm taking the Chargers minus 2.5.
Didn't you take them last week?
I did.
All right. Well, my second pick is also Sunday. I'm going San Francisco minus 6.5. I think that defense is gonna just make Baker Mayfield look like Baker Mayfield. Garbage.
That might be the best defense in the league.
It's up there, and that dude definitely got a concussion. Oh, I hate to see that. Yeah, so I'm going San Francisco minus 6.5.
Yeah, let's keep it with that Browns-Chargers game for the next pick. I want the over in that game. It's 47.5. Chargers against Browns. Last year, the score of that game was 47-42. So one of those teams almost covered it themselves.
Yeah.
I like a high-scoring game in that one.
Like it. All right, Mo T. Last pick.
All right, man. I hate to do this against nephew, but I got to. Cowboys are at the Rams. The Rams are laying 5.5. And I like the Rams. I think the Cowboys bullshit's fixing to end. And I know the Cowboys defense is playing good, but I think the Rams can pull it out at home. And I like the Rams minus 5.5 over them both.
All right. And you know my last pick. You know what my last pick is, right?
The Bengals.
No. A teaser.
A teaser. There you go.
Teaser. I'm going to tease Jacksonville down to -1. And nephew, we're going to pair it with them boys. Plus 11.5.
Wow.
The Cowboys might even win this game.
I don't think they're going to win it, but, yeah, I mean, good. I mean, you're doing 11.5, and I'm minus 5.5, so we can both win that.
Yes, indeed. All right, GK, last pick.
Last pick, I like the overs this weekend. Bengals-Ravens go over.
I like
Joe Burrow
that.
puts up points against that Ravens secondary.
That was
He
actually,
does every year.
That was actually almost one of my picks.
You know, and I noticed last week with the Ravens, man, they come out tough the first 2 quarters, and then it just always seems the third and the fourth quarter, man, they just give up a lot of points.
That secondary is getting old, Mo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Marlon Humphrey, Marcus Peters, they're not what they used to.
right.
definitely.
I noticed that the last couple games, man. The first half they come up, and in the second half they just go down so bad, man, and they give up a lot of points. So I like that.
And they put up points on the other side. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
Lamar, that's a throwing team now. That's not a ground and pound team anymore.
It's not a running team, right?
No.
Exactly.
Yep. All right, anything else, Mo T, before we let you go?
Man, I'm good, man. Y'all just pray that I can win this camp tournament tomorrow, and then this weekend I can win this shootout.
Bro, prayers can't even help you. Anything else, TK?
Too right now.
That's it.
Yeah, not too many people catching fish, and it's a big lake, but hey, tomorrow's a different day, so we'll see how that pans
That's
out.
right. Well, good luck. Y'all got this, and you know how we do. Peace, love.
Picks.
That's
Good
it,
enough.
baby.
All right, y'all. Time to shout out the sponsors, the people that pay the bills, give us hats, give us shirts, buy us alcohol in the bar. Our favorite people. Benoit's Performance Baits, Express Supply and Steel, SSI, Jam Up Marketing, Spilt Liquor Productions, Renee's Bar, Colonel's Crossing, Louis Mohana Furniture. Spend a little gas, save a lot of cash. 4A Bayou Dust, Benoit's Tax and Accounting, The Cabinet Shop, LA Classic Roofing, Yellowfin Energy Services, Bayou Country Pools, LLC, Craig's Deer Shop, Tailings, Tanks a Lot, The Real Outfitters, Vegas Insurance, Bayou Terrebonne Distillers, Judo's Bayou Tavern, Whiskey Haven Bar and Grill, Grand Isle Shipyards, Tomb by Norm, Labrador Home Improvements, and last but not least, Between the Barrels Podcast. Check them out.